Hello again, gamers. GamePaul here with a brand new live placing chats only on GamePaul, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And right now, I have for you Shadowhand Solitaire. This is the third in the Solitaire games by Grey Alien Games, who kindly provided me with a free review key direct. So thank you very much to Grey Alien Games. I didn't review the first Regency Solitaire, but I did preview the demo of Regency Solitaire 2, and I have recently finished Regency Solitaire. It was a lot of fun. I'm not so much into the story of it, as I'm not really into the Downton Abbey, old-fashioned kind of Victorian thing, but I enjoyed the puzzles, I enjoyed the challenge very much. It's a standard game of Solitaire, but with a few extra bits thrown in, and I like the puzzles. I really enjoy puzzles, and I enjoy a game of Solitaire. Even though I'm not a huge card game fan, I do enjoy the odd one. Right, Shadowhand Solitaire. Ride with Lady Camellia Darkmoor. Antisocial antisocial. Aristocrat by day. She's antisocial! Yeah, she's a bit rude. Aristocrat by day. Highway woman by night. Play your cards right. That's the name of the old TV show. To untangle a web of corruption, smuggling and blackmail in this swashbuckling solitaire adventure. Your fortune and freedom are at stake. This is selling for £11.79 on the Steam store. There's two other solitaire games they've done. They've got a new one coming out, which I'll just briefly mention. It's called Forbidden Solitaire. It's based on an old 90s FMV game. You know, the ones that used to come on about 9 CDs and you had to swap them. There's a free demo of Forbidden Solitaire on the Steam store if you want to check it out. I've played it and finished it. It was good fun. I really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed all of their games so far. So right, without any further ado, let's get started with Shadowhand Solitaire and see how it's different from the Regency ones. Right, I'll put the difficulty on normal. Welcome to the stream if you just joined. I've just seen quite a few people join. This is Shadowhand Solitaire by Grey Alien Games. Start game, here we go.
40 years ago, when I was a young woman, I lived in a wild, lawless corner of England, far removed from London. Highwaymen and footpads robbed travellers with impunity. Smugglers plied their trade in contraband from France, and corruption festered behind a thin veneer of respectability. I lived as the lady of Darkmoor Hall, with my dear companion Maria. One night, we set out in secret for a potentially scandalous assignation.
Ooh.
But disaster struck. A highwayman pounced and murdered our coachman.
Oh, God.
Desperate, I struggled free from the wreckage. Maria was gone. Fearing recognition, I disguised myself with some of the coachman's clothes and gave chase. And so began my nocturnal adventures as the highwaywoman, Shadowhand.
You go, girl! So, aristocrat lady by day, highway woman by night. And this is different to Regency Solitaire. You didn't have chapters like this. So, if we scroll across, how many have we got? There's 22 chapters. We've got an inventory as well. Oh, this is different. Didn't have anything like this on the Regency one. Outfit, abilities, shop with an E, and stats as well. So even like a kind of a little bit of an RPG. An RPG rolled into one. You can change the difficulty as well. Relaxed difficulty makes the goals optional. Duels victory guaranteed. So there's dueling in this as well. Gold 20% more. Normal, which I've got it on. Goals are also optional, but you must earn at least 1 star during a duel. Gold is normal. Goals on hard are mandatory and harder. Duels must clear all cards. Gold 10% less. Right, let's get started with chapter 1. I've got a few new joiners in the chat. Thank you for supporting the stream and the channel. You're watching Shadowhand Solitaire on PC, kindly provided by Grey Alien Games, who gave me a free Steam key. So thank you again to Grey Alien Games. Hopefully you're watching the chat. If you are, thank you to Grey Alien Games. Right, chapter 1, Fleetwood's Lane, in which Lady Cornelia Darkmoor finds herself alone in the woods. Damn that highwaywoman! I've lost my carriage and my friend. What else will befall me this ill-fated night? And we have a chap come in. Lord Fleetwood. Halt! Who goes there? Lady Cornelia. I am a gentlewoman in trouble, sir. Pray identify yourself. I must know with whom I speak before I bring you into my confidence. Madam, my name is Lord Fleetwood, and I own these woods and other lands hereabouts. I assure you that I will assist you in any manner you desire. Hey! Your coach is in a sorry state. What is your requirement? A clean cloak, a fresh carriage. How about a pizza? I'd love a pizza, mate. Solitaire with a story and a little bit more. Yeah. Lady Cornelia. Lord Fleetwood, I thank you most sincerely. I am Lady Cornelia Darkmoor. I need neither cloak nor carriage, but I would have your pistol. Ooh, she's after his pistol. He's got two, so he can spare one. Lady Cornelia, my companion and I were ambushed, and now she is gone. I fear for her safety. I must find her. I must impose you to keep our meeting here a secret. This situation is delicate. Lord Fleetwood again. Very well. I see from your determination that we should take one pistol apiece and scour the woods for your friend. Well, why not? You don't need bloody two, do you? Welcome to the stream if you just joined. Lady Cornelia, I am in your debt. Now I must take my leave. There is no time to lose. My missing companion is named Mariah. Not Carey, obviously, not the singer. She has ebony hair and a blue gown. Lord Fleetwood, I am glad to be of service, Lady Cornelia. I will do what I can to help. Farewell. Right, loot. We've got some loot. Fleetwood's pistol. Generations of Fleetwood's families have used this reliable pistol to win duels. Cool. I like the designs on the cards. So you've got equip, and it's auto equipped. The pistol. The shop's closed. So this is your standard game of solitaire. Try to remove as many cards as possible. How it works, to explain to people that haven't seen anything like this before, you've got your base card down here in your deck, and to get these cards out, it's got to be one higher or one lower than the card you got here. So as you can see, that's a 3 out, and then obviously 4, 5. You've got to try and get all of these out. So 1 or 5, 4. I do like the card designs. I think they're really cool. And now you've run out of cards to remove. You can't remove any more. You've got a 0 there, which is different. So you have to draw a stock card, as it says. 0s and 9s. 0 is different. A 0 can go on a 9 and vice versa. Someone said, now I'm going to learn how to properly play solitaire. Why not? So this is new. This wasn't in Regency Solitaire. 9s were obviously, but 0s weren't. So you can put a 0 down, which then you can put a 9 down. Then we've got 4, 8, 2, 7, 2, 6, 5. Well, 9 obviously 8, 7, 6, 5. Combo started. You started a combo by playing 6 cards in a row. Combos boost your gold multiplier, so keep them going for more gold. Click End Combo when you need to draw a new card from the stockpile. One thing that Regency Solitaire had, and this is going to have as well, is it had objectives. You had to get so many stars on Regency Solitaire, and sometimes you had to achieve a combo of various amounts. And they were quite tough as well, they were quite challenging. 5, so we've got 2 2s and a 4, bring out the 2. Right, there's no more cards we can remove, so we're going to end the combo. We've just got a Steam achievement, make your first combo. I'm going to go for the happy face. Can't do any more. Got a 2 and a 6. 3, take the 2 out. 2, take the 3 out. Right, we're down to 41 cards remaining, and we've got one rollback, which is undo last action. Welcome to the stream if you just joined. This is Shadowhand Solitaire on PC. For those of you who missed the introduction, Grey Alien Games, who provided me with a free review key for this game, have got a brand new game coming out. called Forbidden Solitaire. Please check it out on the Steam store. There is a free demo for it. It looks fun. It's based on the old 90s FMV games. Kind of a horror, dark fantasy, a bit weird. But I played and completed the demo and really enjoyed it. So please check out Forbidden Solitaire on the Steam store. What we got up here? Show passive abilities. Okay. Show chapter goals. Defeat the chapter boss. Alright. And then we've got our menu and options. There is some music, which I'll give you a quick tinkle. I won't give you a quick tinkle then, okay? I was just going to show you briefly what the music is, because I usually turn it off for copyright reasons. It's very, very handy to have a rollback. Right, next card, 7/6, done. Perfect, 3 stars. And as with all of their solitaire games, you have a no star, 1 star which is good, 2 stars which is silver, and 3 stars which is perfect. And then you get your stats, you get your breakdown of every hand. So gold 60, multiplier 1.2, hand total 72, chapter total 72, chapter goals, defeat the chapter boss, record combo 7. If you don't like what you've done, if it's a bit rubbish, you can hit retry and you can start again and have another go. And you can do that on every hand. Next, for the next hand. Right, Lady Cornelia again. Curse my bravado! I should have kept Fleetwood at my side. The woods are teeming with poachers and footpads. There's someone about to rob me. I know it. Oh dear. Right, this is different. This is all new. From Regency Solitaire. You've got to duel now. Obviously, as Lady Cornelia is a bit of a rebel at night time, she's a highwaywoman, we now have to duel. So I'm assuming if we lose, then the rogue is going to defeat us. Winning duels. Relax mode. Victory is guaranteed. Normal mode. Finish with fewer than 7. I can't even read properly today. Finish with fewer than 3 tableau cards to beat the enemy, and hard mode, you must clear all the cards. Well, you've got it on normal. We've got it on normal today, so that's what we're going to have. Finish with fewer than 3 tableau cards. Duel. Right, I don't know if ever he does cards or not. Right, we've got a 0, 5, 6, 6. So we'll go with a 6, we'll go with a 5, we'll go with a 6, go with a 5. What we got? 9, 2, 4, 3. Got a nice little combo going now. Nice little combo. Got a 2 there, 2 there. We'll go with the 2. There's no 3s or 1s. So we're going to have to end combo. And then I assume he gets to go. I don't know. Let's have a look. No, he doesn't get a go. Alright, okay. Only I get a go then. Okay, I'm fine with that. We've got no 7s. We've got no 5s. So next card, 4. We've got no 3s. We've got no 5s. 0. Alright, we've got a 0. Right, okay. 9. 0. 9. 0 again. Reveals the 2. We didn't get 6 cards in a row, so no combo. We've got no 9s. So it looks like they've taken out the aces, the kings, the queens and the jacks. It looks like they're gone from this one. The picture cards. They look like they're gone from this one. Right. 0, 0, 9. Okay, we've got another 9. So we'll get rid of that 0 again. 3. Got a 3. So we can go for the 4 or we can go for the 2. I'm going to go for the 2. That gives us another 4 and a 2. Can't do any more. Next card. Obviously, if you make a mistake, if you click next card and there was something, they usually shake. They usually have a little shake, and you can do a rollback and go back and do it again. Right, we've got on a 7. 7, so we need a 6 or an 8. There's no 6s, but there is an 8, and there's no more, so next card. Right, 5. 5, we've got a 4. Then we've got a 3 and a 2. I'm going to go with a 3 and the 2. Can I open up that? It's a good idea to open up your piles. Open up your piles. Open up the piles of cards as quickly as possible. Right, we've got a 1. What we got now? 2. Is there any 3s? No 3s, there's no 1s. Next card, 9. We've got a 0, do that. 8, 3, 8, 8, 2. No 9s, have we got no 9s? Okay, no 9s. 5. Now I've got to be careful because we're running out of cards. We've got 22 cards left. Obviously, we get to 0. Obviously, old Rogie's going to win, and we don't want that, do we? So 5. We've got a 7. No, we haven't got a 7. We've got 2 4s. We'll go with a 6. Why not go with a 6? 4. 9. We haven't got any 0. Ah, right. Okay, so I ballsed up there. You see, I ballsed up. So we can go back one, and we can do an 8. There you go. So I missed one. And that's what you can do. But then the rollback's gone. Once you've used it, it's gone. You do get to upgrade them. Usually on the Regency Solitaire ones, you got to upgrade your skills and things. Right, 2, 4, 8, 2. None of them. 1 should be able to do a 2. 7 can do an 8. 1 can do a 2. 8. Right, we need a 5 or a 3. 1, 4. Oh, this is getting cool. Oh, there you go. 5. Bang! Ah! You are deaded. And we killed the rogue. So we now get to loot. So we found some gold, 20. We've got the rogue's belt. Chance to double gold undercards. This vintage classic bears the marks of dedicated bullets and will look great with any outfit. Prosperity 1. The game helps you to start with and then leaves you alone later on. Right, drag the rogue's belt to the empty belt slot to equip it. Right, empty belt slot is there and it highlights it. So as you can see, prosperity has gone up 1. So we've got some stats now. On the previous Solitaire games they did, the Regency ones, you didn't have any of this at all. You did play as a character, but there was none of this extra stuff. And this is good that they've included this. Good they've done something a bit different, rather than keeping the game exactly the same. The Solitaire's pretty much the same, but they've added some new bits in it, and I like that. Right, Chapter 2. We've got perfect, as you can see, 2 perfects on 1 and 2. I don't know if the shop's open yet, is it? No, the shop's not open. Chapter 2, A Robber's Ruin, in which Lady Cornelia Darkmoor becomes a thief. Bear with me there, I just dropped something on the floor. Stand and deliver your money or your life, you filthy fat carbuncle. That's not very nice, is it? This is the rich turnpike saying it. Hand over your finery and legal scribbles to the legendary rich turnpike. And the magistrate says, enough insults, you scoundrel, take them, and remember what we agreed. Pass on the documents most urgently. Pass on the documents most urgently. Ahem! Yes, your honour. Now run as fast as those stumpy limbs allow. That's not very nice, is it? Obviously, if you're not fussed about the story, you can skip it. But I'm doing the review, so obviously I'm going to read it. Rich Turnpike again. Let it be known among all wealthy souls that their goods are in jeopardy on this. My own fair highway. Magistrate, enough. Your insults and poetics. Your insults and poetics are equally offensive. I gladly take my leave. Rich Turnpike, damn the old coot. A very poor subject for a robbery, even stage one, and all for the sake of a few scraps of paper that I can't even read. That's not very good, is it? If you can't even bloody read it. Right, Lady Cornelia has appeared. That looks like a fine horse. Maybe I could borrow it and reimburse the owner later. Am I turning thief? Perhaps I am, but I need something to ride, damn it. So she's nicked the guy's horse. Loot. Charging Stallion. Active ability. Removes a random playable card from the playfield. Right, we're now going to start getting abilities. Abilities are things you can play to help you remove cards, change cards into things, and all sorts of groovy things. So this card removes a playable card from the field, which is quite handy if you're stuck. Right, we're on Robbie's Ruin 1 or 2. We've got chapter goals of achieve a combo of 6, and that is optional. You don't have to do that on normal, but obviously we do have to defeat the chapter boss. Right, play, here we go. Charging Stallion. So let's use that then, and I'll show you what it does. So it destroys 2 cards at random, and we've got an 8. So we've got a 6, 1, 1, and a 9. We can do the 8. We're now on a 9. There's no zeros, so next card on a 9 again. No. Oh, oops. Got the key. Yeah. Right. You get keys on this, just like you did on Regency, where you pick them up, put them in the lock, and it opens up the next stack of cards. Completely forgot about that. Right. 2. What we got? We've got 1, 1, 1. Use that 1 there. Every time you get a card out, you start to refill your power-ups as well, which is really handy, your abilities. Right, we've got a 1, 5, 1, so nothing there, we can't do. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, we're steaming now, come on. Now achieves the combo 6, groovy. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Right, ooh. We've got 5 there, or we can go 4. So we've got choices now. Let's go 5 and do the 4. 5 again, 6. Oh, steaming in this combo. Oh, yeah. We are steaming with this combo. Right, got a joker there, and I'll play the 8 just so I can show you what that does. 8. You found a joker. Right, the joker is wild. You can play it at any time and place any card on top. Right. We've got an 8 there, so what I'm going to do is just get the 8, get that out. 9, 0. We're steaming with this bloody combo, I'll tell you. Steaming, absolutely steaming with the combo. 0, 1, 2. Right, we've got no more cards. We've got a 2, we need a 3 or a 1. Longest combo so far, definitely 16, it's very cool. Right, we can't get any more of these cards out, but if we play the joker, any card can be put on top. So I'm going to go 6, 7, 8, and that's all I can do on that one. So the joker is a very handy card to have. And sometimes you get to turn cards into jokers. You did on the previous game, which was quite handy. Right, what we got? 8, 5, 1, 0. Can't go anymore. Combo 19! 19 combo, baby! Oh, yeah! Right. That's given us a nice boost to the old multiplier. Sometimes you get a multiplier objective as well. And they are quite tricky to get. Right, 9. 8. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to reverse that. 0, 1. I'm going to go that way instead. 3. 8, 5, 5, 8. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. 6. Yep, we can do that. 5, 1. No good. 8. Yep. 0, 1, 8. Nope, nothing. Get the 8 out. Cool. 1, 0. Now we need a 4 or a 2. 4 or a 2. Come on. Come on. Don't let me down. Here we go. Got a 2. Got a 2. Job done. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. We now need to defeat the chapter boss, which is going to be the Rich Turnpike. You have my horse. Give her back and I'll spare your life. Rich Turnpike at your service. Land pirate of distinction. highwayman extraordinaire. Oh, shut up. I'm about to blow your head off. Lady Cornelia. Well, I've never heard of you. I plan to keep the horse in retribution for wrecking my coach and killing my coachman. Rich Turnpike. The coach was yours. I'll fight you for the horse then, if you dare. Defend yourself. I will. And I'm going to mess you up, bruv. I'm going to mess you up. Right, here we go then. Lady Cornelia versus Rich Turnpike. Jewel. Here we go. Right, what we got? We've got a 2, 2, 1. So we'll go 2, 1, 2. The ability's nicely recharging. 808. Lock. We need a key for that 0. Next card. No 9s, no 1s. There we go. We can get the 8 out. Cool. Any more? No, nothing. 7. Yep, we can do a 7. So we can either go the 8 or the 6. I'm going to go the 8. Cool. 3. No, can't get anything out. 9. Now we can go the 0 or the 8. I'm going to go the 0 this time. 9 again. Cool. I'm going to go to 8. So, right, what does this give us? We need a 7 or a 9. We haven't got any of them. 7 or the 9. 4, 1. No, can't get any of them out. 9. Right, we've got a 9. Okie dokie. So, 0, 1, 0. Or 0. 0 or 0. Doesn't really matter. It's the same bloody thing. No, can't get any more out. 1. Can't get any more out. 8. No, nothing. Right. Get the 6 out. Gives us 2 6s, which is bloody useless. Right. Next card. 2. Useless. Right. No. Oh, should have gone for the 4. Oh, well, never mind. Should have gone for the 4. 8, 4. Oh, great. This is not looking good, is it? This is not looking good. Oh, shit. 0. Alright, okay, here we go. 4. I've got the key. Cool, unlock that. Right, now what we got? 3, 5. I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. We're cooking now. We are cooking with gas. Right, what we got? 3, 1, 4, 6, 2. We'll go 3. We'll go 1. We won't go 1. We'll go 2. We'll go 3. We'll go 4. Right, down to 4 cards. We need to get all of these out to kick his ass. Is what we want to do. Right, we can destroy cards. The card isn't charged yet. Balls. 5. So we only get the 6 out. Now the card's charged. So all we need now is to get rid of this 9, and we have kicked the Turnpike's ass. But we've got 10 cards left. Come on. We need an 8 or a 0. No. No. Aye! Bang. And the Rich Turnpike is defeated. Damn your eyes. You win this time. Keep the nag then. I will. I will keep the nag. Did it with 6 cards remaining. Hand 2, 1. A very nice, full, completed record combo of 19. And now I'm going to loot him. Right, bloody hell. Loads of goodies. Gold 50. Jaunty tricorn. Well, that's a fancy name for a hat, isn't it? Really fancy name for a hat. Find more jokers and spare cards. My hat has 3 corners. 3 corners as my hat. If it did not have 3 corners, it would not be my hat. Right, we've got a flashy blunderbuss. Charge active abilities faster. This imposing hold-up accessory is often inaccurate, but occasionally deadly. So we'll nick all of his loot. Lady Cornelia, where is the young woman from the coach? Tell me. Rich Turnpike, that spirited child slipped right away. Seems she had her own plan. Oh, she could be a bit dodgy. Her friend could be a bit dodgy. Maybe not really a friend. I suppose I'll have to believe you for now. What's in your coat pocket? He's just pleased to see you. Giggity. Naught, but a few scraps of worthless paper. You wouldn't be interested. I'll take them anyway. Now I must go. Yeah, you rob him blind, girl. You go, girl, and rob him blind. Thanks for the ride, Turnpike. Bah! I look good on that horse. Now you'll have to walk now then, won't you? You'll have to walk. Right. Let's have a look. So that doesn't give us any goodies at all. So we'll swap that for the blunderbuss, We've now got a hat, which I don't particularly like, but it gives us a nice ability. Right, abilities. What have we got? So active abilities, these are always active. Passive abilities are passive. We've now increased willpower and guile, which gives us 10% more gold. Willpower gives us 5% more value. Right, I'm going to do one more chapter, and then I'm going to do some summing up. So we are now on encampment, in which Shadowhand gains her name and Mercy intervenes. So right. Oh, Madam Mercy, come into the firelight, sister. It is safe here. The vagabonds fear me. Lady Cornelia, why? Who are you? Thieves know that I can sometimes see their future. She's like a fortune teller then. Usually a vision of hangman's noose. Almost said moose then. Hangman's noose. I am the fortune teller known as Mercy. Lady Cornelia, maybe you can help me. I seek my lost companion, Maria. Our evening has taken a terrible turn. Madam Mercy, first you must be honest with me. I can sense that that's not your horse. You're damn right it's not. I half-inched it. For my old rich turnpike. Why did you steal it, and what else did you take? Wouldn't you like to know, love? Lady Cornelia, I hesitated to steal, but when I saw the horse belonged to the highwayman who robbed us, I decided to claim it. Other than that, he only had a few old papers. Aha! That must have been Rich Turnpike. Read me those documents you stole. Let's see if he is embroiled in some unscrupulous plot. He probably is. Lady Cornelia, the letter says, Dear P, I'll help you turn your dirty money into goods we can all enjoy. And there's another. Land the rum and hide the tea and tobacco as we arrange. Speak of it and I'll sign your death warrant. That's not very nice, is it? Madam Mercy, it appears that there's a ring of powerful crooks at work. I'm certain you are destined to put a stop to it. I'll try my best. If you agree to investigate, then I will help you to find your friend. Lady Cornelia, is that what I have to do to find Maria? Then I will. But how can a genteel lady accomplish such a task? It would be wise to keep your true identity hidden so you can pass among common folk and criminals. Disguise yourself with this mask and use the outlaw name Shadowland. Aha! Right, we have Shadowhand, active ability, charge 40 out of 40, shuffles playfield cards. So if you get a pretty crap deal, you can click on this and you can shuffle the whole lot around and it might help you out get something else. And we've got black domino mask, start hand with more cards face up so you can see what they are. The first rule of the outlaw, hide your identity. Right. So she's got her funky little domino mask on. Collect 5 stars. Defeat the chapter boss. We've got 3 hands on this one. After I'm done all this, I will be summing up. Right, have we got the shop open yet? No, it's closed. Fat lot of use the shop is then. Right, let's crack on. So this card here shuffles the playfield. So I'll just show you what that... well, I might show you what that does. Right, 8. Can we get anything out? Yes, we can. 9, 8. Right, now we can't get anything out. If you want to like spice things up a bit, you can shuffle your cards like that, and we might be able to get something out. This we can. 7, 6, 7. And that looks about it. Can't pick up the key because it's blocked behind the 1. We need the key to unlock these little locky things. So next one it is 1. Yeah, we can get that out. 2, 1. Now we've got a key. Pop the key in there. 2, 3. Yeah, any more for any more? Nope. I think that's all we can get out at the minute. So next card 4. We can get that out. So we can go 3 or we can go 5. I'm going to go 5. 5 gives us a 9. No, no good. 9. Can we get the 9 out? Yes, we can. 0. 9. Another key. Key in there. Right, we need an 8 or a 0. And we haven't got either. So no good. 5. Can we get the 5 out? Yes, we can. 6. 7. We've got a 0. No, can't do any more. 8. We can get the 8 out. 9, 0, 9. Okay. No combo going there. That's a shame. It's a shame no combo. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. No good. Get the 7 out. Next hand. 4. Yep, that's helpful. 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 8, 5. No. Next one. 6, 7, 8. Done. 2, 1, 5. No. Next card. 5. We've got 4 more left. No. Can't get them out. Joker. Right. This is where we can play any card. So I'm going to do that. So Joker. 2, 1, 0. And bang! See how handy the Jokers are? They're very, very handy to have. And I've got a perfect hand. Got 3 stars. And the objective as well. Collect 5 stars. And I've got 2 more to go. So I should thrash that very easily. Next hand then. Oh, got a bit more story. Madam Mercy, now tell me why you are out so late tonight with your companion. Mariah corresponded with a secret admirer. He learned for her teasing letters. Ew, you little flirt, you dirty little minx! You dirty little minx! But I was worried that her wit and passion could be misread. Yeah, he thought he was going to get some. Then he wanted to meet. I insisted I should accompany her in case his motives were not noble. Trust me, love, they were not noble. She laughed at the whole escapade and at my concerns. I don't know anything about him. We were going to the first secret meeting when we were ambushed. Madam Mercy. I see. Do you have something of Mariah's? I need to hold it. That's what that guy wanted as well. Here, my locket contains a token of her hair. Take it. Yes, I sense a connection with the sea. You must lead to the shore to seek Mariah. It is also the next step towards uncovering the plot behind those letters. Very well, says Shadowhand. I will prepare for the journey. Right, we are on hand 2 of 3 of the encampment. Play, here we go. Right, would you like to try out the playing card design? Okay, you can switch card designs, but I kind of like the card design as it is. So, no thank you, but you can go into the options and change it if you prefer. I like this card design, so I'm going to keep it. Right, what have we got? We've got a 5, we've got a 4. So 5, 4, 3, 2. Can't do any more, can we? Nope. Next card. 7. We've got any 8s? Yeah, 8, 9, 0. No, can't get any more out. Oh, we missed one. Did we miss one? I think we missed one. Oh well. Yeah, the layout always changes. That's nothing unusual. 5, 4. I thought I got a 5. Right. Okay, we've got a spare card. The numbered card can be played at any time, but you must place a card 1 higher or 1 lower. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, we're steaming. We're cooking. We're cooking now. We're cooking. Get the key out. 9, 0. Got any 1s? Nope, not got any 1s. Right, I won't use that then. The old horsey's not been charged yet. Right, 8. We need a 7 or a 9. Got a 7. Nope, no more cards. 9. We need a 0. We've got a 0 there. 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on. Nice little combo going. Nice little combo. 7, 3, 7. Use the horsey. Zap some cards. 6, 7, 8. Got a few more left. Don't need to shuffle, there's no point. 8. Got 19 cards remaining. Always keep an eye on your stock cards. If they run out, it's the end of the hand. 1, 2, 5. No. Got some rubbish cards coming up. God, that is rubbish. Maybe I will have a little shuffle then. And still no use. Oh well. Onwards we go. We need a 4. 4 or a 1. Come on! What you doing? All right, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. 9 cards left. This is getting tight now. This is getting tight. 4, nope. 6, nope. Oh, come on. Rubbish. No. Oh, we can't get it out with a 1, can we? 9. There we go. 9. 8. I don't think we're gonna get a perfect on this one. Not gonna do so well on this one. 1 and a 4. Can't get that out. No abilities left. Right. If this next card isn't a 3 or a 5, then we're not gonna get a perfect. So fingers crossed. Here we go. Oh no! It's a 4. So we can't get it out. So we're not gonna get a perfect hand. We get a great this time, which is better than a kick in the butt. We've got 1 objective done though. Collect 5 stars. We're now on the last hand, which is defeat the chapter boss. Madam Mercy, hurry! You must leave now. Patrolling soldiers are on the lookout for outlaws, and you have a stolen horse. Do not trust them, Shadowhand. Right. We've now got a duel of foot soldier. Shadowhand versus foot shoulder. Foot soldier. None of our abilities are any good. You can retry. If you're not happy with the rating you got, you can always retry. So, you know, it's something you can do. You don't have to put up with it. You can retry the hand if you really want to. Right, let's crack on. We've got a 0, 1, 2. No, can't get any more. 6. 7. No, can't do any more. 6. 5, 6, 7. No, no more. 4, 5. Oh, I should have gone for the 3. Never mind. 8, 9, 0, 1. Nope, can't get any more out. 5. Nope. 0. Nope. No good. 1. Nope. Cards are rubbish. Come on. 3. Not getting very good cards at the minute, am I? Not getting very good cards. Right, there's quite a few cards left. 9, 8. Right. 7. 8, 7. Need a 6. No 6s. Damn it. 3. Okay, 4, 5. Any 4s? No, no 4s. 2. We can get the 2 out, can't we? Get that 3 out. 4, 5. Getting there now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 10 cards left and we've got 14 cards remaining. Right, 9. Can we get the 9 out? We count 0, 9. Right, 8 cards remaining. 7, 2, 3. No, can't get any of them out. 8. Yep, we can get the 7 out. 7, 9. Can't get that out. 1. She's getting closer now. A lot closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on! Oh, that was close. Nearly got a little combo going there. Nearly got a little combo. Right, 10 cards remaining. 2 cards left. And we're going to kick your ass, you skanky little foot soldier. Right, come on. Let's do this. 5. No, not a 9. Rubbish. Still rubbish. 7. And bang! Oh, yeah. He just stabbed her in the boobies. He just stabbed her in the boobies. That's not nice. You can't stab someone in the boobies. That's just wrong. Right, all chapter objectives done. Obviously, I missed out on a perfect hand on 2, which is tough, but I finished it all. Loot, we've got a Joker card, 30 gold, the Soldier's Sword, which charges abilities faster. Right, Madam Mercy has popped up on the screen, and the shop is now open. That's quite handy. Well fought, Shadowhand. Can I offer you a new ability or enhance your disguise before you go? This hand amulet will surely prove useful. Thank you very much. Right, we can now buy stuff from the shop. This is your gold, your money, which if you've got enough, you can spend it on these goodies. On the Regency Solitaire games, you had like a living room or something, and you could buy like, you know, statues and paintings that gave you these kind of things. So as we're a dastardly highwaywoman, it's doing it a bit different. Right, hand amulet. 1 card fewer needed to start combo. So yeah, why not? We'll buy that then. But then we missed out on the 900. Crystal ball. Reveals all face down cards for a moment. A crystal ball in the right hand makes a revelation of the unknowable. Right, cool. So I'm guessing then we can put that in there. Yeah, okay. So once these are used, these are gone. These are one-off things. These are permanent and they recharge. These are one-off, and once you use them, they're gone. Right. Can I use the sword? So I can, but then I lose the gun. Right, I only have 1 weapon at a time. Charges abilities faster. Charge abilities faster. Willpower. 1 willpower and 1 willpower. So not really adding a lot, to be honest. If I swap the sword for the gun, it's not really adding anything. And I can't dual wield. I can't use 2 weapons. Oh, there's a shop now. What we got? Bohemian Bodice, or Bodice. Chance to draw better stock cards. 1 finesse. And then we've got a pink mask. Start hand with more cards face up. So does that one give us anything? So I think I'll buy that. Buy that. Place that in there. I do really like this inventory. I think it's really cool that they've done something like this. And you can customise it. You can swap and change out all your bits and bobs. So you've got a shop for the lady, her inventory. You've got a shop for her abilities. It's a nice little addition. And I like that she's got some stats as well. Makes it a little bit RPG, doesn't it? To have some stats. She's got no luck, which is not good. So we need to try and change that sometime. Right, chapter 4 is next, but I need to wrap up now. We've been playing this for a good 46 minutes. So let's pop over onto the other thing. Right, you've been watching Shadowhand Solitaire, developed and published by Grey Alien Games. I really enjoyed Regency and Regency Solitaire 2. I wasn't so fussed with the story on them, as I'm not really into the whole, 18th century or whatever it is kind of storyline. But I've enjoyed this one a bit more, as I kind of like the assassins. The assassins, highwayman kind of thing, Dick Turpin. I enjoy that a lot more. So I've enjoyed the story on this one a bit more. But the main thing that I've enjoyed on all of them is I enjoy the solitaire and the puzzles. And they've added a bit more to this. You've now got an inventory. You can now like chop and change things as and when you want. You couldn't do that on the previous games. So they have improved on what they've done already. It's not just the same game again with a different title. They've added quite a bit to this. And I like the dueling as well. The dueling's quite cool. They've added another difficulty level as well, relaxed, which is more for people that just want a completely chilled experience. That's really handy to have that. And overall, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. This is probably going to be my favourite one, I think, of the entire series so far. I enjoyed Regency Solitaire 1 and 2, but this one is definitely my favourite one of the entire series. And just to recap, you can buy it for $11.79 on the Steam store. Right, my final opinion to sum up Shadowhand Solitaire is Gamer Paulie is going to say, get your money out, you dirty scabs. Yep, highly recommended. If you like Solitaire with a bit of puzzles and a few other things thrown in, like a little bit of an RPG and a story. It's got a bit of a story in there as well. The visual novel thing. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. And a massive thank you to Grey Alien Games, who provided me with a free review key direct for this. I'm really looking forward to their new one. And what I'm going to do is, 1 second, is I'm going to post a link. I'm going to post a link into the chat for their new game called Forbidden Solitaire. That's a link for Forbidden Solitaire, which there's no date for it yet, but you can download a free demo. It says planned Q1 release. There's a free demo for Forbidden Solitaire. Check it out. It's a bit weird and wonderful. It's quite different to Regency in this one. It's a bit more spooky, dark fantasy. But I've completed the demo and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to reviewing it. So yeah, no idea of an exact release date, but I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Right, thanks to you guys in the chat for stopping by and supporting the channel. Appreciate your support. Thanks to everyone that joined in the chat as well. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks again to Grey Alien Games. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you again real soon.